Hello there everyone, welcome back to Ants Authority. Today we will discuss about the topic how do you stop ants coming through windows. In this video we will discuss about this topic in detail, so let's start the video. Ants are nuisance pests that can cause inconvenience by contaminating the food on the countertop and causing damage to wooden furniture, doors and windows. You can stop ants from coming through windows by sealing all the cracks and seams, using repelling gels and doing regular cleaning. It is better to remove vegetation and install a mint plant that act as a good repellent. Furthermore, adhesive tapes can restrict their entry and disrupt food trials. Most commonly, carpenter ants live within tunnels inside wooden structures like windows and enter the house to locate a food source. The presence of uncovered food, moisture on the floor, and a warm environment can be the reasons for ants to get entered the house. Open doors and windows provide a direct route for crawling insects to get into the house. In the same way, dirty objects can also be the source of attraction for tiny creatures. Air pollution, steam, and grease are responsible for a thick layer of dirt and grime on the window sides. These particles accumulate on the surface when you do not clean the seams and wooden frames regularly. It will attract insects as they like to live in the dirt or soil and warm areas. So you have to wipe out the frames, glass and all the jambs and joints to keep them free of dirt and debris that will help stop ants from coming inside through windows. Ants have smaller bodies that can make their way through narrow openings or cracks within windows. Therefore, it is better to look for cracks keenly when you have a heavy infestation at home. You can fill gaps between windows and jambs using caulk to help cover all the gaps. It is a cost-effective material that will not break down quickly and keep insects away from indoor areas. Moreover, you cannot expect this weatherproof silicone caulk to be a barrier for years, as they can chew the caulk with their strong mandibles and even chew the concrete material. So you have to check the possible entryways and seal the cracks immediately when the ant-proof seal begins to remove them to stop these tiny creatures from making their way through it. Diatomaceous earth can also effectively stop ants from reaching inside the house from the window, as you can sprinkle the powder around its edges and crack seals. Food grade diatomaceous earth works well as it is a fine powder having small particles that can efficiently act on their exoskeletons. Moreover, it absorbs lipids from their exoskeleton, leading to loss of moisture and lipids that will cause abrasion death, as they cannot live with a dry exoskeleton. These insects do not consume or hold the particles of diatomaceous earth, but they will die when they put their feet in the powder when moving. Many people like to grow trees and beautiful plants outside the window as it keeps them closer to nature and gives a fresh feel. Some potted plants of attractive flowers are also placed on the windowsills to add beauty and fragrance to the home. The vegetation attracts insects as they prefer to live in the soil of potted plants. Carpenter ants are efficient crawlers that can quickly climb the trunk and sneak into the house to reach food and moisture. They can crawl over the branches of trees and reach the window sills quickly. So you have to remove vegetation as a pleasant fragrance and extensive branches can facilitate their entry. Ants prefer to move in long trails when they are going to forage for food and remain connected by the pheromone trails. You can stop them from entering the house by disrupting their food trails. A vinegar solution can effectively remove the pheromone chemicals from the floor and disturb their movement patterns. Moreover, you can mix a small cup of vinegar with a cup of water to prepare a solution. Then pour this mixture into spray bottle and spray this close to the window holes or entryways. You can find toxic and non-toxic ant gels in the market that act differently to stop them. The toxic gels are usually consumed by these insects and taken to the colony to feed other fellows. However, the non-toxic gels contain fatty acids and thickening agents that can repel ants away. In addition, these gels have an oily texture and block crawling insects from coming inside the house. You can apply a small quantity of gel in the cracks and seams of windows to stop them from coming inside through this passage. The residues of silica gel will get attached to their outer bodies when they try to move through it and desiccate their exoskeleton, resulting in death. A heavy infestation of ants in the backyard or garden leads to the entry of workers in indoor areas to seek food and moisture. These insects try to reach the food left on the countertop or floor. Any food spills on the floor and open jars of jam and honey can attract them inside the home. It is challenging to get control over the large colonies, so it is good to remove their nest. Moreover, it is better to seek help from professional pest controllers having expertise in removing the nest of these insects from backyards by killing them at once. So you can ask for help from pest exterminators to deal with a heavy infestation of ants instead of dealing with the stinging insects by yourself. Thanks for watching the video.